The president did tweet out some photos of Eddie DeBartolo, his family, and some 49er greats, all in the Oval Office.
I take my hat off to Donald Trump.
DeBartolo pleaded guilty in 1998 to involvement in the corruption and gambling fraud case against former Louisiana Governor Edwin Edwards.
Trump signed an executive order granting clemency to DeBartolo.
I'm 100% behind his humanity.
Granting a full pardon to Edward DeBartolo Jr.
Eddie was like that 12th man that was on that football field.
On Tuesday, Donald Trump made another savvy business move. Former San Francisco 49ers owner Eddie DeBartolo, a role he held for 24 years, was pardoned by the 45th president. With Jerry Rice praising Donald Trump, yes, praising Donald Trump, what did DeBartolo do? Well, in 1998, he pled guilty to failing to report a felony when he paid $400,000 to former Louisiana Governor Edwin Edwards in exchange for a riverboat gambling license. You know, white-collar crime, the type of crime Donald Trump absolutely adores. In late '96, with federal agents listening, Edwards was allegedly telling DeBartolo, I want to make sure, before we go through all this, that we still have the votes on the commission to get the license. In the meantime, I'm talking to a friend of mine on the commission to ask him to feel out to sea. March 5th, 1997, DeBartolo agreed in the bar of a Baton Rouge hotel to turn over the $400,000 as a vote on his license application looming. The details are something out of a Bond movie. During the course of the meeting, a government affidavit said Edwin Edwards showed DeBartolo a piece of paper upon which he, Edwards, had written the figure $400,000 and told him he needed the money before the vote. And if he did not receive it, there could be problems with the application. FBI agent Jeffrey Santini said that besides the $400,000, Edwards had wanted DeBartolo to pay him consulting fees of $50,000 a month, as well as a fee for each person who gambled at the riverboat. DeBartolo pled guilty, avoided prison time, agreed to pay $1 million in penalties, nothing for him, and testify against Governor Edwards and his son. He relinquished control of the 49ers in 1997. So how does Donald Trump play into this? As is every move of his, he is an opportunist. This is what he does, using sports as a vehicle to garner votes from rabid fan bases. When Mike Tyson was convicted of rape in 1992, Donald Trump went to bat for the heavyweight boxer, defending him at every turn. Trump basically became his agent at one point in time, drawing a divide with Tyson's other close associates. Why do this?
What are your thoughts on him today? You know, do you think that he's going to be a
president
great
of the United States?
Because Trump knew Tyson would get out of jail and return to glory, which he did, and down the line, what did it result in?
So he's got your vote.
Yeah, hell, big time.
When the Patriots were accused of cheating, Donald Trump defended Tom Brady over and over and over and over again. The media wanted the Patriots' head and harsher penalties. Trump publicly was a naysayer to these narratives. And again, what did it result in?
Remember this image of a Make America Great Again hat inside Brady's locker.
UFC fighter Colby Covington was a nobody. He admitted to Candace Owens, a notorious talking head who stupefies logic at every turn, that he used Trump and the MAGA crowd to elevate his career, and Trump returned the favor when Colby beat the aging, ruthless Robbie Lawler. Photos were snapped at the White House, a political ploy using sports to spread the MAGA messaging. And yet here we are, with the San Francisco 49ers and their former owner, who many fans remain loyal to, and Trump, in performing the act of pardoning DeBartolo, hopes to transcend loyalists into Republicans. You see, while it seems innocent of a legend like Jerry Rice to praise Trump, it comes at a cost. This is now enabling the Trump team to use Rice as an endorsement, the way they use Kanye, the way they said no media would be allowed at the hospitals after the El Paso shooting. Yet here they were, politicizing a baby who just lost parents Jordan and Andre and Chando in the attack while Trump gives a thumbs up. What Rice did not thoroughly think through was how his endorsement of this one act, his cosign, is used as a political weapon to be recycled through videos and social media posts. Screw playing football. This event is being kicked into play like the beginning of NFL games. Wayne Gretzky was coined the Great One. What made him the best was seeing 2 plays ahead of what occurred in real time. The same applies to politics, and specifically Donald Trump.